All right, we are over here at the Village of Hoffman Sustainability Commission, and we have lovely Hannah with us. Hannah, there are so many stickers on this table. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with all of these stickers and what you guys have going on.
All right, so part of Hoffman Estates' new contract with Groot is you no longer need to have yard waste stickers. So instead, you can put your yard waste into a 30-gallon tub, or you can continue to put it in the paper containers. But now also with the composting program, which has been ongoing for a few years, but now it's going to be with Groot instead of a private company, you can now take and put your food scraps, say for example, in a bucket, and then you can take that bucket and put it at curbside, or you can take those scraps and dump it in with your yard waste so that it can be transported away with the yard waste. So we've got stickers for the yard waste. Also, we have stickers for a take-home container program. So the state of Illinois passed this past year that you can bring your own container to a restaurant. You can then take home your food in your own container. That way you're not using the styrofoam containers, which we're trying to get away from.
Different doggy bags.
Right. Those black plastic containers that are not recyclable. So those things that are not good for the environment. Instead, use your own container. Take it home. And all the restaurants in Illinois should know this. Not all of them do, but nobody will say anything. I've even gone to Wisconsin and done the same thing, and nobody said anything when I did it. They were like, "Whoa, you took your own food. Good for you." And I was like, "Okay, not a problem." So that's another thing that we have available.
I feel like Hoffman Estates is setting the standard for all the other suburbs in the city, right?
Well, I think we're trying to make the population very much aware. By having the sustainability committee, we're able to go ahead and present things to the community. Otherwise, it maybe perhaps in other towns might not get out as readily.
And can you just show us a couple of those flyers really quick for all the people watching at home later?
So this is what you can put on your yard waste container, which can be up to a 30-gallon tub. If you're not sure what you can do with your yard waste, here's a QR site that you can go on that you can find out about the Groot plan for different types of waste. This is for your take-home container program. So if you need a reminder, we told people to put it on their take-home containers or put it on their fridge. And our lovely citizen is trying to keep up with all of this and posting it, or you can go on Citizens e-News and hopefully they will have some of this information available.
Awesome. So you heard it here first. Check them out. If you have any questions, go to their website, go to the Citizens, read the Citizens. You'll get all your information there. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming out to Bon Appetit 25. A pleasure to have you.
All right, thank you so much. So this is a QR code that you can use, or where my fingers are covering up, here's the website you can go on if you want to know how to get rid of any of your waste through Groot and aren't sure where that waste material should go. You can go onto the site and it'll talk about what kinds of things you can put in recycling, what kinds of things should not be recycled, because people are many times confused, especially if it's a mixed product where it's got, a spritzer on the top and a plastic bottle on the bottom. What do you do with it? So this will tell you that answer. Buy these compostable bags to put inside, and they are biodegradable. And so when your compost needs to be picked up, you can go ahead and just close up the bag and put it in with your yard waste, or you can put it in your bucket, whichever one you prefer.